The third round of the Biel Grandmasters Tournament was incredibly hard fought, with the last game finishing after 7 hours play. But the first finish was the game between Alexander Motylev and Pentala Harikrishna after only 4 hours and 43 moves. With the Russian, I should say, emerging as victor. It was a Berlin defence, not always a favourite with spectators, but often leading to incredibly complicated positions, and that was the case today. This was a very tough game.
Yeah, very difficult for me, and actually I was very worried about this result. But at some time I got lucky, and when somehow it was turning the boards. And okay, just 2-3 moves and it went from almost losing position to winning.
The Berlin defense is actually very tactical.
Well, when you see from outside, without queens it looks very simple, but it has many tricks in this, and it's very strategic. And okay, some players and audience find it boring without the queens exchanging in 10th move or so. But as you saw in the analysis, there are many tricks and many fine points, and a single move can change the position drastically. And I mean, I was doing fine until some point, and just one slip and I was just worse.
Very unfortunate for the Indian, who certainly had a good position. The next game to finish after 6 hours was the game between Hou Yifan and Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. This was a superb positional performance from MVL, who little by little took control of the game. Can you identify one moment where perhaps the game slipped away from your opponent?
The moment? Well, I don't know. I think I played quite well, but I didn't find any real big mistake. I mean, I didn't like A4, this I have to say, because, well, it was E5, and I get a really pleasant Spanish.
Did you find it that, you know, playing Maxime, he's rated 10th in the world, did you suddenly find the chess at a different level?
Well, yeah, I mean, today the quality actually, I mean, he played quite well in the, well, not the end game, but just after some exchanging. But so for me, well, I don't give myself any pressure before the game to think that my opponent is in which level and I should try to do something, just try to follow the games.
And the last game to finish after 7 hours was that between Anish Giri and Radoslav Wojtaszek, with Giri coming out as the victor. Giri had a great position actually out of the opening, but the Pole defended so tenaciously. I very much liked your position, but then when he sacrificed pawns with d5 and e4, it suddenly became very complicated, and then really anything could have happened.
Yeah, well, I think before that point I was sort of planning, I was expecting him to play somewhere a5, a4, but with the pawn on a4 protected, and I thought we will change all the pawns. I will have this extra h6 pawn with symbolic advantage, and suddenly he gave me this passed pawn on a5, and I was so happy about this fact that I blundered all of his pawn pushes, and that was the, yeah, I mean, I felt there should be good for white, but I'm not sure. I mean, it could be anything. We might have blundered something.
Yeah, I mean, after so many hours playing, I mean, really,
yeah, I lost already 2 games, and I've been losing such positions before in my short career, and I was mentally ready to accept another defeat, but fortunately I got lucky.
All 3 leaders lost today, so with that victory, Anish is very much back in business with the field bunching together. But after 3 rounds, we have one player leading, and that's Maxime Vachier-Lagrave with 2 out of 3.